heart rate ain't popping up. No, okay. Huh? I restart my phone. I probably did. I mean, it's showing up on my phone. It's just not showing up on the. I'll do it later. Afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to the Ice Cold Prime Gaming and Fitness channel. Today we are going to do something a little more simple today. Simple yet strenuous when we get down right to it. By simple, we're just going to be doing 2 exercises, which I'll be doing the intros to. Pause. Get up and go. Go. Do it every time, the third time. Get out. Yeah, engage. Come on. Engage. Every time. Alright, take 2. Welcome back to the Ice Cold Prime Gaming and Fitness channel. Today we are going to do some simple yet intense exercises. Today is just going to be more of an intro, and Thursday and Friday we're going to pick up the intensity as we make it into the full-blown exercise. And today we'll be doing metabolic up-downs, which is very simple. Won't have too much modifications to that. The big one is going to be the burpees I'll be doing today, which we will also be doing the beginning steps for that to get the hang of it. And then after that, I may just do a few sets for some dumbbell exercises just to get myself going. But the main icebreaker today is the metabolic up-downs and the intro to the burpees. Hope everybody's having a great day today. I am just getting started, so this is going to wake me up a little bit, and then we're going to go from there. So we'll start. We don't need to do too much of a warm-up because of what's in store for it. Now with the metabolic up-downs, which is what I said is pretty simple. We'll try to get some modified versions of it down the line. But today I'm just going to show you the standard version of it, which usually calls for no equipment, no weights. You probably can do weights. And just do the best you can with these, as I always tell you. So what you start off with, hands on your hips. Your feet are going to be about within shoulder length distance. And what you're going to do, you're going to do a lunge forward. One leg, put the other leg back. As you get up, reverse the leg so you'll get up with the leg that you put down first. And then stand up. Same thing. And you also do it backwards and forwards. So down, up, up, and down. Down, up. And as you can see, I'm alternating the legs. So pretty much the last leg that came up, it's going to be the first leg back down, and vice versa. Boom. And just reverse it like that. So we're going to do some more. That was about 5 reps. We're going to do 5 reps for each set. And we're going to do 3 sets of these. We're just going to ease into it. Kneel. First leg that was down, let it come back up. That way each leg gets a turn and being the main muscle being exercised. Keep going. That was 3, 4, and 5. Alright, rest. Do I have my heart rate monitor on today? I'm having a little technical difficulties. I'm gonna work on that after this is done. Alright, that's enough rest. You only need like a short rest for these, between about 10-30 seconds. But usually with our exercises, we won't take about that long anyway. Alright, this is my last 5. See, with that one, I kind of alternated what leg I used for the anchor leg. Do one more. And rest. Alright, good job, guys. So a little bit of rest. Next we're going to do is the intro to the burpees. By Friday, we'll be doing full burpees. Now we've done a lot of exercises that have led up to the burpee. We've done squats, we've done mountain climbers, we've done kickouts for mountain climbers, walkouts, all those push-ups, squat hops, all those are connected into a full-blown burpee. Won't be doing a full-blown burpee just yet. However, what we'll be doing will be more like the modifications of a burpee, so that way you can build up to it. Just your standard burpee. Now what a burpee consists of is a squat down motion in the intro. That'll be your initial phase right there. Once you get down there, you'll kick out. So, of course, when you kick out, you gotta get into a stable prone position. Kick your legs out. And then the next step is to bring it back in. And come up. Reach up for the sky. And that is your simple burpee right there. Now, we could make that a little bit more simpler. Come down. Walk out. Walk it back in. Come up. Now the whole point of the burpee is to have all the body moving. So yeah, even though I'm not being as dynamic, as intense with my kick out, I'm walking out, you're still getting legs in motion, you're still getting your core activated. So let's look at the difference between the two right now. Full motion. Simple. But if you can't do it, then what you can do, boom, and then get in there. Now, of course, everybody has a different range of motion when it comes to doing your squats. So don't try to make it as quick as fast as the next person or as I am doing. You still want to go at your own pace and with your own comfortability. So if you may have hip issues, it may be better if you come up like so, get that up down in, and then come up that way. Hold that plank, bring it back in. So the up down that we had just did, you can switch it out to make it a little bit easier for yourself. So let's do about 3 more of those. Okay? Squat, Go into your up down, boom boom, push up position, kick out, hold. If you can't hold it with your legs straight, you can hold just like this. Okay. Bring it back in. Back straight. And you back up. Now, admittedly, it's a little bit more complicated because of the somewhat jerky movements of it all. You can't make it as fluid as doing a standard burpee, but it is something that you have to kind of accept and work with. You're still getting the same, I would like to say, effects of the workout because everything's being activated. It's just in a different way. It's not as dynamic, but you're still getting the same point across. So what we're going to do 3 sets of 5 burpees. I like to usually do with hops and push-ups, but we're not going to do that today. By Friday, we're going to get to that point. Thursday, we'll be doing Turkish get-ups. I had that in my Instagram post, but I edited it out. So instead of that, we did a metabolic up-downs and the burpees. Check out the Turkish get-ups. I didn't like my form for it. It's not something I normally do. And I didn't want to cheat you out of form. So I'm going to work on that and make sure I have it down pat by the time we get on this camera with it. So I said 5 sets, 3 sets, 5 burpees, excuse me. We're just doing standard, no hops, no push-ups. And I'll probably do another set just doing it less dynamic and more modified. So I'm going to try to keep myself from hopping up because I like to do that little hop at the end. Alright, and standard, and go. Almost to the push-up. Alright, we'll rest. There we go. I have to give myself about 30-second to 45-second rest depending on how intense my burpees are. After working a decently long weekend, I kind of have to work my way back up to exercise mode. Sometimes I just want to rest. So I don't feel as efficient as I normally do. Alright, this set we'll do the modified version. Follow through with that. Squat. Boom. I'm adding a little extra motion when I get up in the squat form, just to make sure I'm getting that reflection in there. So when I'm coming up as if I was reversing a squat. So I'm into a quarter squat, and then I thrust up. Do one more. All right, rest. Burpees is one of the end all be all of full body workouts. All you gotta do is that. Maybe add a couple exercises around it, sprinkle it here and there. But if your whole workout's gonna be about a burpee, you will definitely get your heart rate up. You will definitely get your metabolism going. And you also will be working not just towards cardio, but also in a sense, it's a little bit of strength, especially if you add push-ups and a hop squat. Hop squat to a star jack. Ooh boy, that's tough. That's good stuff. Darlene knows. Ain't that right, Darlene? Yes, sir. Yeah, you hear that? She knows. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to do a standard one right now. Now, this version I'm doing is definitely more of a cardio because I'm doing a lot of dynamic movement. I'm not doing any type of resistance. I'm holding a plank. I'm doing just a quick squat. And I'm just reaching up. That's really geared towards getting your blood flowing and your heart rate going. Now if I was to add push-ups, that's why I'm making it towards that strength aspect of it. I'm coming down, pushing up. I do a jack, I'm clapping. I do a squat hop. I'm thrusting using my calves, my hamstring, the whole leg is in motion at that point. And I'm pushing up against gravity. That's where the resistance coming in at. This thing gets you going. Now I would not really advise doing this in the middle of a gaming session. Maybe more of the up downs. Because all you gotta do is few of those, and that's really good to get the stiffness out of your legs and your lower back. And as you know, I'm trying to gear things more towards you're playing a game for like 8 hours. Every 2 to 3 hours you want to get up, walk, move around. If you want to get a little bit of a workout in or exercise, 2 sets of a few reps, perfect. I'm trying to get more to have to do it myself. I do it, but not every gaming session. I do have to get up, do some jumping jacks, some squats. I walk my dog. And I feel the difference in my back, especially. My back and my legs. That's the big ones I feel it in. But since the last few years, I've been trying to be more proactive in moving around. And it's been working wonders outside of my workouts outside of that. Good thing about this, any age, if you're physically able to do it, then do it. If you don't, you're going to regret it in a few years' time. Now if that squat, when you come back up, is too much for you, you can skip it. Just come back up. Okay? I do that extra squat because I want to feel just a little bit more. Or just getting up from it, that's fine. Because you're going to drive with that other leg. Let's do one more. All right, rest. We got one more set. Actually, we got 2 more sets. Tomorrow, we'll be doing the warm-up, which is going to be the metabolic up-downs. And we're going to do the intro to the Turkish get-up. Not my favorite. I'd rather do the burpee than the Turkish get-up. Turkish get-up, you can use weights like dumbbells, kettlebell, sandbags, anything that you use resistance for. I just don't like the positioning for it. It doesn't hurt or anything. For me, it feels a little bit more awkward. But it's a preference thing, because a lot of people prefer that over the burpee. So it's up to you. I'm not going to cheat you because I don't like it. I'm going to show you. And then you can learn to appreciate it like I do. And then go from there. Alright, what we doing? We're doing 4 burpees. So, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and do 3 more. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. This is the last set for these. 9, 10. Woo! Ten burpees. Now we've done about 20 standard, no hops, no push-ups, so that's not bad. So that's when I need to get back and do my burpees most throughout the week. And then talking does not help at all with this, but it's fun to try. It's fun to do. I'll give us about 30 seconds more rest. Anybody that's ever watched this, have you ever done a Spartan, you will know that the penalty for not completing a obstacle is 30 burpees. I've done about 4 or 5 Spartans. I can proudly say there's been one race where I had no penalty, so that was highlight of my career in the OCRs. But there was I think maybe the second one I had to do, I did about 120 burpees in a 3-hour race. And I was tired, exhausted. Because by the time you do a second or third set, depending on how spread apart they are, your limbs are done. You're lifting, you're pushing, you're running, jogging, walking. And then you got, if you don't do the obstacle which you tried to do correctly, you're even more exhausted. It's brutal. Alright, last set, we're going to do the modified. And that'll be it. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of weights just to get a little bit of feel in my arms. So nothing special. If you want to continue on with the video, you may. This is just more for myself. Alright, and go. So I'm going to continue on with the intro squat. A little bit of an up down. Boom, that's 2. I want you to know it's one more thing. I'm going to say it every time I work out. Like, this is the space I have that I've chosen to work out in. I've got a bigger space in the living room, but in order to kind of make a point about space is not super duper important, it's not a good excuse to not work out, then you have to look at this. So maybe about 3 by 4. It's not the biggest square footage, like the size of a couple closets put together. This is where I game in, also where I work out in. And so far I haven't had any disappointment in it. And I can't do weightlifting, of course, but I'm able to get a good sweat. I'm out the way from everybody. If I wanted to close the doors, I probably could. I wouldn't be able to get a good feed, but if I wasn't worried about live workouts, I could still work out in here, get a good sweat, be out the way, and feel like I did something throughout the day. Alright guys, so that is today's workout. Just gonna do a little chat. After that I'm just gonna lift some weights for a little bit. But this will be today's theme. It's gonna be the Turkish get up, the metabolic up downs, and of course the oh so friendly but dreaded burpee. Tomorrow we should be able to just add a couple more things to the burpee, if not one thing, to let you know how you can bring that intensity up outside of just shortening your rest period and adding more reps. You can make the exercise a little bit more complicated to add on to the intensity of it all. Oof. As you can tell, like, my body is on, not fire, but I feel like my heart rate's really up there. I've been up for a couple of hours, but I'm awake now. I'm definitely awake. You can use a burpee as a warm up, depending on how you do it. That's a burnout, and a burnout is pretty much after you've done a pretty good workout, where you did weights or a good cardio workout for like an hour or two. But if you're geared towards that weight loss and getting rid of some extra calories, it's good to put at the end of a workout. And a lot of people do an AMRAP, which is as many reps as possible, and they just do that until they can no longer move. Or you can just do about 5. You can pick a set number depending on what your situation calls for. If you have the ability to just burn your body all the way out, and you're in a safe environment, then, or you have at least something to give you some nourishment after the fact, then yeah, AMRAP it all day. That's up to your preference, up to your discretion on how safe you feel and how comfortable you are doing that. But if you just want to get that extra boost without doing another set of what you're already working at, because you don't want to be too bored, or like it's too monotonous, it's a good way to spice things up at the very end. In the middle of the up downs are the same way. All you gotta do is just change the format of it. Maybe you want to get some weights. If you do it as a warm up, no weights, a few sets. You want to do it as a burnout, grab some weights. Maybe do it as many reps as possible, no rest. Turkish get up, I feel that's a good in between. I like that. I usually like that as just a good core workout. So I guess if you grab some weights, you could do that as a burnout. I don't ever get the same feeling from that because it's a very meticulous and determined set of movements. You really have to be boom boom. It works in sets. There's some fluidity into it, but not like a burpee where it's squat, kick out, come back up. If you want to add a push up, you can make that into one fluid motion. So by the time you come back up, you can just kick your legs back in, turn that into a squat hop, and even a knee jerk. Like that whole thing could be just one motion, and there's rarely any pivots into it. Turkish get up is, which I will show you tomorrow, is just a lot of set spots. Boom, boom, boom. You gotta pivot your leg one way, then come back up, get back down, reverse the whole position, and then you do that. That's me. I don't like it because it feels boring to me, but you may like it. But of course, I'm going to show you. So that was it for today. I'm just going to do a few sets for my arms. My legs got a good workout today, so I'm just going to do some bicep curls. And maybe even do some, because I didn't do, bicep curls and push-ups, all I'm going to do with my weights today. And I might even add some rows in there. So I'll probably do about 5 sets of 10. Maybe. Yeah, we'll do 5 sets. I think 50 reps is good. So if you want to keep watching, you may. I'm just going to leave the camera on for whatever. Stop recording. I said I just stopped recording. I'm just working. I'm just gonna do my arms, but I'm on live still. Just because. Yeah, essentially I'm done. So all I'm doing is about the 5 sets. I'm gonna do 10 standard curls. I'm also gonna alternate between those and hammer curls, just to show a different form if you're curious about different forms of bicep curls. 25 crunches. I'm not gonna switch those up, and just 10 push-ups. Rest for a few seconds, and then keep it going. After that, I'm done. So the hammer curls, you don't twist as you come up. You keep your arms and your hands locked into this position, which is neutral. Bring it up to your shoulders. Right back down. No variation for the push-up today. I'm just gonna keep it very simple. I am doing more of a close to the chest grip. I'm doing that to target more of my triceps, my chest, my upper chest, excuse me. As you notice, when I come up, I almost hyperextend my shoulder just to get them just a little bit work into it. Good. That was 2. A little bit of time. Y'all enjoying that music in the back. I didn't have it playing when I was doing my burpees, but if you're listening now, listen to the, let me get the correct name for it. To the Destiny is Lifelong Achievement. That is a tribute album to Jay Dilla from Melody Child. It's one of her, if not her most influential person in terms of her music. She highly respected this man, and she made a very, very smooth and awesome mixtape for him. Alright, third set. We're going to alternate back to the twist with the curls. Now, I personally like these the most. As you can tell, I'm also alternating this time. I think this is the first variation that I really learned. And that's probably why it's my favorite, because it's just something I'm the most familiar with. So I found there was different ways of doing bicep curls. I like to alternate because of the, I want to say the rest period. It allows me to kind of optimize my energy. When I do 10 at the same time, yeah, I feel it more, but I also feel like I lose control a lot faster because I'm tired. I get tired a little bit quicker, but alternating as one's coming up, I'm letting this side rest and focus on the other side, and vice versa. So, it's working out. It's a funny way. It's how you really prefer your form variation. I tell everybody, there's not too many wrong ways of doing something. It's just that if you're by yourself, if you have your own private gym, you just want to make sure that your form is good. You're not feeling any type of pain. If you're feeling pain, you're doing something wrong. If you're in a public gym, it's best to use the equipment the way it's meant to be. Some people like to do crazy stuff on it and say they're getting a workout, and they might be right, but you're still kind of endangering yourself and others doing what you're doing. It's just what I consider just gym etiquette. Whew. Good. More than halfway done. Now looking at my heart rate, last week I was in the 130s, 140s working out. This one I've noticed is a lot simpler. It's not as intense. I'm in the 120s, even at the peak of my exertion. So it's telling me that this is kind of what I wanted to be. So I'm in the perfect place where I wanted to be. The burpee, if I was to add my push-ups and my squat hops, I can guarantee I'll be up in the 130s, 140s. Especially even if I was doing 5 sets of 5, I would still be pretty much up there. Alright, set number 4, we're almost done. And I could call it a day. Alright, we're going back to hammer curls. Hammer. Oh, here we go. 10. Hit 130 with that one. You can tell as I slowed down, I was focusing on my form. That caused a lot of internal gears to start moving. That was 4. Almost done. Alright, I'm gonna give myself about another 45 seconds. I want to make sure my form is good the entire way through. I want to pause no more than once. This would be 50 and 125 curls. So, not curls, excuse me, crunches. Today feels like a lot, but I do know back in high school, that would be a tenth of what we used to do. Oh, I've aged. But it's such just the way of life. 5 seconds. That went by fast. Heart rate came back down, so we'll go ahead and do it. At least we get to end on our favorite curls. Alternate. We'll do simultaneously for this. That last bit of workout into it. Alright, done stalling. Five more. Whew. Done with those. Alright, push-ups. Okay, done with those. Whew. 5 more. Okay. Alright, that was it. I'm done. Oh, I think I hit 150 on that last rep. My heart rate. Anyway, thank you all that stopped by. If you're watching this, not live, but in the recorded, hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, hit me down in the comments. I'll be checking them throughout the week, so if you need any help, I'll try to get back to you. Any suggestions, modifications that I can either think up or research to help you out. Any critiques, same thing, leave them in the comments. And for the most part, I'm open. I'll check it out and see what I can do about that. But that is going to be it for today. I'll probably be back on live in the evening time with Couples Co-op. We're going to be playing something. I don't know yet. I think we're going to be doing a lot of shooters. Shooters? We're going to be a lot of shooting today, so look forward to that. So we'll probably play Division and PUBG and get some kills. Yes. I can use that right about now. So anyway, thank you for stopping by the Ice Cold Prime Gaming and Fitness session. We'll reconvene tomorrow for Turkish get-ups, more metabolic up-downs, and even an added feature to the burpee. Till then, be safe, have fun, stay motivated, and I'll catch you guys later on. Adios.